Hey, what's up, guys? It is day 3 at Aftershock Festival. Chasta and Huey here with Brad from 3 Days Grace.
What's
How
up?
are you?
I'm doing good, thank you. How
Great
are you?
to see you. Great to meet you, actually. I've never been able to meet you in person. Have you guys ever met?
No, we met your brother via Zoom back in the day, like 5 years ago.
Okay.
When you guys did the performance with Metallica,
That's
the
right.
drive-in experience
Yep.
during lockdown. That was awesome. I went to the Alameda County Fairgrounds in Pleasanton in the Bay Area for that performance. So I saw you virtually on the big screen.
Yeah.
That was cool.
That was cool. That was a great experience for sure.
Great way to keep it going.
Absolutely.
During a really weird time, which feels like a lifetime ago now.
Yeah,
I know.
it
Thank
does.
God we can do this in person again.
Yeah, absolutely.
We'll get started on the important stuff, but coming in hot with some cool jewelry. Like, I love this,
yeah, right
like,
on. Thank you.
metal, but black metal. Black metal. I love it. For 3 Days Grace, that's even better. So how's it going? How are you feeling in festival vibes?
It's been great. Yeah, we're on tour with Breaking Benjamin right now,
Yeah.
and it's been awesome.
This is like your off day.
Yeah,
right?
this is our off day.
Off day, we'll go play Aftershock.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the thing. Yeah, Breaking Benjamin has the day off, but you're coming out here to Aftershock. So
Yeah.
thank you for working.
No, it's awesome. This is a great site, and it's going to be a great show.
It's such a great festival.
Absolutely.
I got to give you mad props. We were so excited about what you've done. I mean, we privately have had conversations like, what in the world? Like, we can't think of another band that's brought David Lee Roth and Sammy on stage together.
That's
essentially what you've done.
That's the best way to
Adam.
describe it.
It is.
Best of both worlds, which is, Van Halen's
right,
greatest hits
right.
album. Yeah.
It's been pretty awesome.
It's really rad. Like, where was the original spark? Especially since we're dealing with like what could be a complicated situation with brothers.
Yeah.
Brotherly love.
Yeah.
How does that unfold?
So we actually just started talking in COVID. Adam, he was living in the same city as I was, and I was just like, let's have a coffee. And,
It always starts with coffee.
It always starts with a nice Starbucks coffee. Anyways, we just started chatting. I just brought it up. I was like, would you ever consider coming back? He's like, absolutely. And a couple years go by, and then to be honest, Matt, my brother, who was singing, he was like the main cheerleader, which is crazy.
So
like I think he really understood that our fans, would appreciate that and kind of the legacy of 3 Days Grace. So it was an awesome.
It's kind of a mind blower for fans. Surely no one expected that.
No, gosh, no.
And you guys are good secret keepers, because I understand you knew it for a while.
We've been doing this for a while. Yeah, we started writing in 24, and that's kind of where we started. We just started like, let's sit in a room and see if we can still write songs together, and immediately it was like, no
lightning
brainer.
in a bottle.
Yeah, the chemistry was there, and
no time.
And we love Adam, and he's in a great place right now.
I'm so glad to hear that. That's wonderful.
it's been awesome.
Us fans are stoked about it.
It's been awesome.
Because I think, was it the Nashville show was the first time Adam jumped on stage and did a couple songs.
That was pretty cool.
Oh my God, what is this? And like it sparked and went viral. It's like, oh my God, like 3 Days Grace, OG lineup.
That was pretty cool. Yeah, he got up and sang "Never Too Late" and "Riot," and
God,
obviously
that's got to be emotional. Like,
it was definitely, especially "Never Too Late." It was just
that song in
you get
particular.
the goosebumps, and you're like, okay, here we are. So
we get the goosebumps as your fans. But do you are you able to live in that moment while all of it's happening, or is it sort of reflective on the other side?
A little bit of both. I try to watch the online videos, and that's kind of when I go, holy crap, like this is crazy, So it's a great show. There's a lot to look at. Obviously, 2 singers high-fiving on stage and taking equal parts, and it's pretty awesome.
Do they rock paper scissors over who sings what? Or
so funny to say that. In the studio they did. Like
they did.
There was parts where we're like, who wants to sing? They're like, I don't want to sing, and like rock scissors paper. Like,
my God.
Oh yeah, that was definitely a thing. No joke.
Because kudos to you guys. Alienation, new album out now. Mayday, the first single, incredible.
Banger, yes.
But also just apologies. I love Apologies.
Thank you, man.
The emotional journey you go through listening to it. But hearing both of them sing, it's incredible. So how does that feel like to record songs with Adam once again? But have your brother there, and everyone's working together nicely. Like, it must be.
You're playing in the sandbox nicely together.
And like their voices go so well together. And that was another thing we didn't know, right? So once they started singing together, we're like, holy, this is really special. And obviously it's a great record, and we're really proud of it, and it's gonna be a fun ride.
That's so cool. They do harmonies, right? But they if they're just singing straight, they sound really great, which I feel like is kind of rare. For 2 vocals to be able to do that.
Absolutely, Well, I think too, with Matt singing 3 Days Grace songs for 12 years, it's when they blend together full on, it just seems like one voice, which is kind of cool.
Do you feel like things like this are like, sorry, I'm going to get spiritual and weird on you for a second, but do you feel like things like this are like they're meant to be. It's sort of written in the stars. It's
Absolutely.
the way it was gonna be.
Absolutely, yeah. It's
because that spark came from somewhere.
It's funny how fate works and karma and all that stuff.
Oh,
and,
yeah. Big believer.
Yeah, it's pretty wild. And again, we're in a great place. Everybody's high-fiving and we're having an awesome time.
That's so cool.
It feels good. It feels normal. It's great. Yeah.
Damn, that's incredible. So for you guys, I give you guys credit with your brother. You've been keeping 3 Days Grace going for all these years. And, you know, like, I love seeing you guys back in the day in Concord. I think, was that with Chevelle? I'm trying. Or was it Breaking Benjamin? Breaking Benjamin, sorry. It's, there was like a period, like Concord in the Bay Area had all these great rock shows there. You guys were doing your thing, keeping rock going. But right now, there's like a big rock boom.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, obviously, there's festivals that Danny Wimmer puts on around the country. So many great bands are performing, but bands reuniting, coming back. For you guys, what's it mean to be in a band right now with like this big rock boom going on right now?
It's crazy. You know, it's funny because we keep getting older and the crowd just stays the same age, which is pretty wild. We're seeing a lot of younger people out, which is great. And I think, you know, I'm not a TikTok guy or a social media guy, but you got to thank those platforms because, you know, there's kids out there that are seeing our band for the first time on TikTok or whatever, and it's like, it's insane.
Isn't it weird? You can get a moment on TikTok and just like blow up. For a band that's already super established, it's just an interesting thing to see. I'm a numbers girl because I run a radio station, so I look at numbers, I look at ticket sales, and I have to say, when you're talking ticket sales, you guys are killing it.
We're doing all right.
No, but
even Fresno, you guys sold out Fresno.
Fresno was awesome. Great crowd too. They were amazing.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't happen for everyone. So my point is like it's really great to be at that top tier of the Resurgence.
It feels good. Yeah, I agree.
I hate to even call it a Resurgence sometimes because we've never freaking gone.
We never.
We've been lovers of all this for ever. But it does come in waves.
Absolutely.
Ebbs and flows.
And luckily, you know, we're on that wave, and we're going to keep riding it.
Yeah, you're leading that wave.
I hope so.
You don't have to be humble here. It's all good.
I do got to ask, I'm a huge pro wrestling fan. WWE has used your music in the past. Just curious, what does it mean to have your music reach a wrestling fan base like that?
It's pretty crazy because we get a lot of people coming and saying, I first heard Riot on, I forget what game it was.
The video game, Raw versus SmackDown, like
07?
roughly.
Maybe.
Around that time.
And that's a lot of fans come up and they're like that's where I first heard 3 Days Grace. So it's pretty cool. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. We love that.
It's a whole nother fan base.
Absolutely.
A cult type following.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't get him started when it comes to wrestling.
Come on, let's start a riot. You and I.
Let's start a riot. Go.
Well, it's interesting because I'm just curious because, you know, you guys came up in like the end of like the OG MTV TRL era. And it's interesting because Chasta and I, when we talk to bands, we always like try to get nostalgic and talk about the past. What do you miss about the past? I'm curious though. Let's talk about the present. What do you like about the music industry right now that was not there before back in the day? What do you about the present time? What do you like?
I think you know, music's just so accessible now. And like I said, like I've got 3 teenage boys at home, and they know bands that I grew up with, like by heart, and it's pretty amazing. So I think whatever's happening is a good thing for music, and I think that's kind of what we were talking about with the Resurgence. I think that's a huge part of it, you know.
Absolutely.
And I think kids are just realizing that, you know, music is forever, and it never goes away, and it's emotion, and I think they're just coming out to see that, which is killer.
Super rad.
Awesome.
Well, we're getting the wrap-up sign from our dear friend Aaron, who will literally slip my
Aaron,
phone in our sleeve.
We don't want to mess with him.
We don't mess with Aaron.
No.
That guy.
But here's my favor to you. Could we do a longer form, like Zoom style sometime?
Absolutely,
We'd love
anytime.
to dive in with you. There's a lot to cover, so that would be rad.
We don't want to piss off Aaron.
No.
He's our gateway to snake pit tickets for Metallica.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. So he's our boy. So we'll let you go.
All right.
Aaron is coming. Okay.
Aaron's coming right now.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you.